boys and girls, children of all ages. I probably bring to you Hood Ninja Gaming live in the NBA. Getting it in. Yeah, we're not badge grinding anymore, so we're playing the straight up game. Straight up game. I'm taking it out of badge grind.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Junior in at the point. And for Sacramento, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Bagley in at the center, locking down the middle. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know...
Get rid of that.
Imbalance in conferences forever. So that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Now the feed to Junior. Good D by Hield. And the Kings pushing it up now. Bogdanovich wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Hield the pass to Fox. He gets that one.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Doubled by Fox. Junior kicks to Howard. Bogdanovich against LeBron. Pass to Junior. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. Howard misses.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Nice floater, Bogdanovich. Some room. Got it off. He'll take it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Junior. Bagley with the rebound.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Fox against LeBron. Here's the floater. Good work there as it goes.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Near the step back. Fox, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look. Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. He said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense. Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. The Lakers trail. Here we go, 1-on-1. Junior with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
They get the rebound. The Lakers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
The Kings leading. Outside, Fox.
Oh, yeah.
And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Kuzma kicks to Junior. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
To the inside. Lets it go from 11. Parker's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 3. LeBron, good.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Fox passes to Parker. He kicks it to Heel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not looking good.
Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Junior dishes to James. The pass to Junior. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protected.
And here is Hield following the 3-pointer by Junior. Fox deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. 3-pointer.
Yeah, defense.
Rebound the Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Now here's Green following the miss by Junior. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Junior's got 5 points so far.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Bogdanovich up top. Green against Fox. In the corner, it's Hield. Over Junior. Drains the 19-footer.
Well, they used to refer to him as Buddy Buckets. Maybe that will stick in this league.
Out to the right wing. Here's the teardrop. Parker with the steal. Wide open look. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Junior. Lakers working the ball around now. Again, Los Angeles. Fox with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jeez, I got screwed by
And
my
Fox
own guy.
gets it to go. He's got 8.
I can't play
Fox
defense.
not a
Get
jump
screwed
shooter,
by
just
my
doing
own
a great job of
teammate.
mixing it up offensively now.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Lakers also making some changes. Morris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Smith comes in for James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Danny Green. Now here's Bazemore. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Ball's knocked loose. And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. From the high post. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Junior. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bazemore passes to Brewer. Now here's Holmes. To the middle, trying to find Len. Gets it to him. Three-pointer on the way. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Los Angeles leading by 7. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Very clear that J.R. Smith still has some verts.
Sacramento's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Inside, here's Joseph. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Junior kicks to McGee. Morris passes to Caldwell-Pope. Now, here's Junior. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And they pick up 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Kings trail by 9. Outside, Joseph. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Here's Len. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Len is a good rebounder, especially when he's around the rim. Just too much body and can collect it like that.
They want to do. I don't care. Oh, put me on the field. Now I care. Back in the game.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Bogdanovich is out there with Parker. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Trailblazers, really lit up the floor. He picked up 67 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Fox following the basket by LeBron James.
All right. Now, why didn't you block that?
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He dishes it to Junior.
Damn, I
And
got
it's
blocked.
denied by Fox.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play, and he's going to come up with the block.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Sacramento has possession after the basket by Los Angeles.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
They shoot again.
We're going to boo
And
LeBron
there's a
for that
nice
shot.
layup by
That was
Kuzma.
terrible.
Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
That was
Yeah,
not
they're
a
going
good
to have
shot.
a nice little run
Make
here.
him.
Timeout called by the
Timeout.
Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
All right. Done and done.
Parker kicks to
Oh,
Fox.
no.
Parker passes to Bagley.
Watch him out.
No
Yeah.
good on that one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bagley kicks to Hield. And the three ball is good. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now, here's Junior. 17 points in the game. Down low. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Junior. He's got
Keep
12.
that ball moving.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Fox. 13 points in the game. Unloads from 13. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
To the wing on the left. Here's Junior. Kuzma passes to Junior.
Jeez.
Good D by Parker.
I don't know
That's
why
how to
Kuzma
protect
gave
the
that
rim
back to him.
without fouling. Force him into
I don't
an
know why
awkward
Kuzma
release.
gave that
A
back.
bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And
Set
boy,
up.
he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last
I
year.
got set
Same
up.
thing this time out.
Seems to be
Kuzma's play,
nobody
that play.
standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers.
Even De'Aaron
Wrong
Fox has
hand.
talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Offline with his three.
And the shots just continue to say no
Damn.
in terms of falling.
Here's Kuzma. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far,
can't get an
shooting
assist
a
or
very
anything,
clean
huh?
5 of 7.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Now, here's Fox. 16 points for
They
him.
had him blind,
And James
blind
picks up the foul.
sliding around.
That's his first foul. Giles checked in for Sacramento. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again.
Really
Great send back.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive
That was a
play
bad offense.
as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's
I don't
starting
know
to
what these
affect
guys
a little
are
bit
doing.
in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's Fox. With an average of around 19 and a
Come on,
half
don't make
points a
me run
game, his
behind
scoring
him.
has been a constant for them. Healed outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Junior. 17 points in the game. It's good.
And Junior might feel like a senior right now. The confidence just growing.
Passes it to Fox. And looks like the illegal
Hey.
kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That was
When a
brutal.
pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention.
And one.
Foul call.
Good job.
Lenz checked in for Marvin Bagley. And the Lakers also making a switch.
Shooting one.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green.
Goes.
We know how important the draft is,
Really
Greg.
knocked it down.
It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a
Yes.
huge get. Go back
George
to how about
Hill.
Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Lakers also with a sub. Morris is checked in. Now, here's Fox. He's got 16. Healed outside. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Solid rebound there. And with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't
I can't get an
afford
assist.
to get lazy.
James
That's what it is. I can't
goes
get
up
an
and lays
assist.
it nice and
There was
easy.
no way LeBron wasn't
LeBron's
supposed
got
to
the
make
lead
that
up to
layup.
13 now for
No
Los
way,
Angeles.
man. That's trash.
And here's Field. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Fox. To the paint. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to James. Junior's got 21 in the game.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Healed the pass to Fox. This one for 3.
There wasn't even a screen
That
there.
one's
They
in
just-
there.
he
The
just
Lakers
switched.
lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Healed.
And
I
with
hate
that
that.
three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Los Angeles?
Here's Junior. Morris, left side. Caldwell Pope outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And a wide open look for Junior. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Fox kicks to Len. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it.
They just
Clock
wouldn't let me
runs
get
out, and
that
we're heading to
assist.
halftime. Lakers
They
ahead
wouldn't let me get it.
as they
Save my
end the
life.
second quarter on a 15-6 run.
2K.
Live from Golden One.
You're looking good on the game in time. That was bad. Caps are just blowing baskets, man. Browns
And
blew
after
like
a
2
very
layups in
lopsided
that.
first
Come on,
half,
man.
we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
That was terrible.
You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Howard, and it's Junior in at point guard. Here's LeBron. Good for the basket, number 9.
Why couldn't he do
He's
that?
only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, Fox. And that one is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They host the Spurs after this.
Terrible.
That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. In the corner,
Just
it's
tapped off
Hield.
his head. Come on, man.
Again, the miss by the King.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Hield with it, and it's Howard picking him up. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Here's Junior, and it's denied by Fox. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Here's Junior. 23 points in the game. No good on the quick 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Hield on the double team. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Junior fires from way
Hold
out.
on. I need a second, folks. I need a second. What up, though, my man, Black and Sad? Having issues. All right. Man, it's crazy, man.
Second chance shot. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A pass to Fox. And the basket is good. Fox has got 18 points.
Fox pretty good. When he decides to use his speed, he's going to get the defense on their heels.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. He's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Joseph comes in for Hield.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke. Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Outside, Fox.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Bogdanovich. Rondo with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 17. Howard finds Smith. Back to Howard. Lakers passing it around. Junior way outside.
You got it. Come on.
Goes back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Richaun Holmes.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
What does it matter? He can't shoot. Exactly.
No good on the free throw.
Right.
Tonight he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Lakers. They led by as many as 18 points. Now, here's Junior, covered by Heel. Rondo passes to Morris. Out to the right wing.
Damn, he was on my head.
And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
The putback. Here's Giles. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Giles has got 9 points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Caldwell Pope passes to Junior. They grab their own miss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from McGee. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sacramento.
How to play.
The Lakers also with a sub. LeBron, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Kings trail by 14. Here's Fox. That one a little long.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got the eye in that kind of range.
Back the best.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
It's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Feeds to Caldwell Pope. No good that time. Good work defensively by Fox.
That was me. I'm past. Terrible.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Fox has got 22.
And becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closer. Step back on that one and let it fly. 27 points for him.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Parker outside. Back to Fox. Wide open. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Kings trail by 16. Parker inside. The kick out to Fox.
What is Morris doing?
Heel. The rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 8 now. It's stolen by Heel. Here's Parker. Finished off the break. Parker's got 8 points.
Got to be aware of Buddy Hield on the defensive end, too. His quickness let him exploit that.
Now, Junior. 27 points for him. And McGee kicks to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the pass to Hield. And here is Parker. At the top of the key, Len. Pass to Hield. Jacks up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
It's LeBron with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 15.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Hield dishes to Fox. Caldwell Pope against Hield. Out to Parker from 20 feet out. Len. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. LeBron outside, and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Alex Len out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Junior. No good on the 3.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Up top, Hield. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Len kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Len. Sacramento moving it around. It's deflected.
I swear Junior got a text message that time. He knew it was coming. Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
All right, so defense.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Hield the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the boards.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Pass to Len.
Get mine.
Outside, Fox. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Danny Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Just 3 to shoot. Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Lakers leading by 21. James outside. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a
tournament
tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Bagley, he's checked in for Alex Len. The Lakers also with a sub. Howard's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Why did they switch on me during the
Gotta
air
have
ball?
good court awareness, and
What
it
was
was
the
on
point of
display
that?
right there from Bogdanovich.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Junior. Takes it off the glass. Junior's got 4 this quarter.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Outside, Fox.
Yeah, that was a $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
Such a wide open look. LeBron's got 36.
Well, LeBron's stretching out the defense now, starting to get in the three-point rhythm.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An
LeBron
experienced
James ran
player
the
in the
lane
pro
wrong.
game shouldn't be making that
If he
pass.
sees me running to
Some
the front, he
changes for the
shouldn't be running.
Lakers. Smith comes in for Kyle
Bad
Kuzma.
AI.
And Cook subbed in for Green. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now, here's Joseph. D right on him. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside?
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Nah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Joseph, the pass to Brewer. Holmes with it. Pass to Bagley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Guy. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one drops for him.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Over to the wing.
Ball. Hey, ball.
Joseph down low. He's against Morris.
That's all you. Get the board.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Howard can't hit. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And Brewer kicks to Joseph. The pass to Guy. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now, here's Junior. Count the basket. Junior's got 33.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Guy. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Offensive rebound. Can't connect from short range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Morris dishes to Howard. And here's Junior. From deep. And another three for the Lakers.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Outside, Joseph. Here's Guy. No good. Excellent D from Howard.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Now, Junior. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Junior missing. Here's Guy. To end the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. Junior with it. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Waiters, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now, here's Junior. The layup missed. And here is Brewer.
Get the perimeter. Go over.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Kings making a change here. Len's checked in. Here's Dunn. Lays it up off the glass.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Here's Smith. Yes, that goes in.
And really nice work from Junior there, showing off his ability to size up the defense, then make the right decision.
Left side, Joseph. That's a floater go, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Sacramento making a switch here. Farrell's checked in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Dwight Howard. And he makes the first. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Inside, Len, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, even if you hit a guy with the size of Alex Len, he's going to power through it most of the time.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Yes, I would. Oh, snap. All-star selection. What? Man, that's terrible. Auto draft. Davis. Mayo. Modest. Bonus. Arvidas kid. All right. Bird. Yo. Watch it, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, activate notifications. Whatever it is, YouTubers and other streamers.
Well, Mike.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's go!
And we got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
It's game time, folks. Let's get to it.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. Kevin Harlan here with Greg. DA, it's all you.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. And the starting group for the Spurs. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. J.R. Smith out there with Junior, and it's Howard in at the center filling out the middle. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. James kicks to Smith. Passes it to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on DeRozan.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
And both free throws. Good for James. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Gay outside. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. DeRozan's shot is off. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And stolen by Murray. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Floats one up, and that one drops for him.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage, on the break.
Here's LeBron. They get it again. And Kuzma slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside Aldridge. And a miss there on the triple.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Junior. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the All-Star roster is being named recently. Junior included on that list. And Greg, a great honor for him and his play. He has earned the spot on that All-Star team.
It's been a terrific year for Junior, and the All-Star nod was a given in my book. He means so much to this team with how much he produces. Glad to see that he'll be a part of the All-Star game.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
Pass to DeRozan. Aldridge trying to break free. And the rejection by James. And that one, good. Lakers leading by 4. Howard in the post. Aldridge is there. Stolen by Gay.
Yeah, excessive call for passing. He didn't make one pass.
Outside DeRozan.
Turning it over. Trash.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Here's Kuzma, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Murray surveying the D. It's tipped and stolen by Junior. Releases. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Steps back and shoots. Basket good.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Spurs have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Murray, the pass to Gay. Feeds it to Aldridge. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by LeBron. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And here we go.
Are you kidding me? It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Murray outside. Kuzma against Gay. Shoots over Kuzma. Gay can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for White. Murray finds Poeltl. Here's DeRozan. And the officials call traveling violation. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And Morris subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. The Spurs also changing it up. Miles checked in for Gay. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Well, you cannot ignore your guy if Junior's around, because he'll find him.
Here's Mills. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
They get it back. Here's Morris, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And San Antonio called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Shots good by Mills.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
Down low, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Walker's checked in. Mills finds Walker. Back to Mills. Takes the 3. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
It's good from long range.
Woo-hoo, how about that one? My goodness, that was deep from Junior.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Back to Walker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now, here's Mills. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Good on the three-point shot. Junior's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Bounce pass Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires the 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 5 assists tonight. Spurs trail by 13. Now here's Mills. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Now the pass to Walker. Here's Lyles. San Antonio again missing. Here's Junior. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Junior. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Junior's got 16 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Gets a very good look and converts. Walker's got his second basket of the night. Lakers leading by 13. A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. Shot, high post. Morris controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Johnson with it. Now Green defending. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Junior with the ball. Got that bucket in no time at all. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Shots good by Lyles. Here's Junior. 38 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Mills looking it over.
Oh, I reached.
Yep, that one goes.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Here's Junior. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth will definitely be on the defensive end.
Now having played with superstars. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Green is checked in for Quinn Cook. And Junior subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Junior in at point guard. That's the Laker 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Kings, really lit up the floor. He dropped in 38 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different.
Yeah, okay, whatever. 2K, you are something
They
else.
try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Murray outside. Passes it to Gay. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Hurdle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
But Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick-and-roll action now, too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Lakers leading by 8. Now, Junior, 20 points for him.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
4 on the clock. Junior kicks to Morris. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
The Spurs have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And their success rate on the season right around 77%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. And here's Junior. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, the Lakers no good. Spurs trail by 6. Murray outside. To the inside. Gay misses.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And James gets it to go.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Murray with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Here's Junior. The shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends in to the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
That's the second from the line.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Here's DeRozan. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 20 to the middle, and Morris throws it down.
Well, Junior's a smart player, so I'm not at all surprised to see him run the pick and roll to perfection.
He needed a pass.
DeRozan against James. It's DeRozan with the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. The Spurs also with the sub. Hiles checked in.
It's understandable that DeRozan was hurt when the Raptors traded him. He used it, though, in a positive way to motivate himself to playing at a high level in San Antonio.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Good. DeRozan's got 23 points.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Doubled by Murray.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
San Antonio making
Oh,
a
they got
switch
to be
here.
stuck at that
Mills
9
is checked
assists
in.
again. You know how
And
much
against
they
the
hate
basket,
that
officials
they get
blowing the
assists
whistle,
before
so
the
a
half.
chance at the line for one more.
Right.
They did a better
Just like
job
the
of
last
getting it
game.
inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical
Exactly
edge
like
here.
the last
The
game,
Spurs
right?
have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's Junior. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, you talk about a skilled offensive player. Junior makes the defense adjust to him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Spurs have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Both free throws good from DeRozan. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Junior, covered by Mills. And it's Junior missing.
That was bullshit.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Mills. Shoots it up. He can't hit that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
So that'll be it. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Derek White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. It's taken away by Smith.
Come on, man.
And stolen by White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He even comes set the pick.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Doubled by Murray. Here's Kuzma. Howard trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. The layup off target.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
DeRozan finds Murray. Sinks the triple. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Junior. Buries the long-range jumper. Junior's got 27.
No denying Junior's skill set. Finds an angle he likes from the arc and drills it.
Now Gay. He's got 6. Shoots over Kuzma. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Junior the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
White with it. Now Smith defending. White down low, working on Smith. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Smith outside. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
White against Smith.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Pass to James. To the inside, Kuzma. Howard trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Gay, and it's sent back by Howard. Pass it to Junior. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Junior. From past the arc, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
San Antonio calls timeout. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Walker, and it's off the back rim, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Junior missing. San Antonio trailing here. Walker in the post. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Johnson will pass to Walker. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
Boy, that's excellent work to get himself the...
Here's Junior. Drills it from outside. Junior's got 33 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Down low. Here's DeRozan. Great D that time from Green. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Mills. And that time, also a missed shot. Lakers leading by 3.
Damn, why go to the basket?
Shoots. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Howard. Junior's got 11 points here in just the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Johnson against Caldwell Pope. Miles with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
You know, on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. Smith checked in for Green. Whitey's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. Smith against DeRozan. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Outside DeRozan with 2 seconds left. That one wide left. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Los Angeles. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter.
Why did Dwight,
JaVale McGee,
instead of rolling to the basket, why did Dwight, after setting the pick, take 2 steps up and stop? I hate that. No. Because it gives the defense time to step over.
Howard is out there with Smith.
Why would they give him
Then
my
it's Junior,
15th assist?
and it's Caldwell Pope
Why?
in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Spurs trail by 10. White looking around. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Murray the pass to Gay. Outside White. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. DeRozan's shot is good.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Junior fires from way outside. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 13. Back to Murray. Here's Pirtle, the second chance effort. He lays it in. Pirtle's got his first 2 points.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Junior kicks to McGee. The pass to Junior. Out to the wing. Power dishes to LeBron. 5 to shoot.
Shoot it!
Junior the pass to Smith. Over Gay. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Why, bud?
Murray's got his 7th rebound here tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Nerve damage.
Here's Gay outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Pressure.
Gay's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Launches it. And it's Junior missing. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Smith outside.
Get there, get there.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Junior, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Junior's got 42 in the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. The Spurs also with the sub. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Murray kicks to Gay. White against Smith. Here's DeRozan. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James. Now the Lakers on the break. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Pass to Aldridge. McGee against Gay. McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Aldridge. Here's James shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on DeRozan.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
And the second free throw, good. Spurs trail by 8. Passes it to Aldridge. Inside, here's DeRozan.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
They're trying to let him catch up.
That one misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
14 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. Junior's got 44.
And this has been Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
White against Smith. Gay outside. Pass to DeRozan. Over James. No good off the front iron.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
The shot will not fall. The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Murray. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And the Lakers call time here. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Gay outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Well, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Lakers leading by 9. And here's Junior. James looking around. And the dunk by James.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. He dishes it to Aldridge. Gay outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
If they made a basket, or around their points come from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Big shot, free throws.
And both free throws good for Gay. So it's the Lakers now. They led by as many as 18 points.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
To the paint, here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Murray outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him and just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. That's a 2 from Smith. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lakers leading by 7. There's the pass to Junior. Pass to Kuzma. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good, Junior.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
White left side. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the middle, stolen by Gay. Murray with it. To the inside, Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups,
or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Down low, here's Junior, and again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Spurs trail by 9. Murray outside. Inside. Here's Aldridge. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lakers leading by 9. Now here's LeBron. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. Gay outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gay's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Spurs.
Well, I love seeing Gay go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
James, the pass to Junior. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Junior's got 53.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Murray with the bounce pass. Aldridge inside, guarded by McGee. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
No hesitation with Junior offensively now. He's got the ability to pull up on a dime.
And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 14-point game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Los Angeles.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That last pass was terrible.
It's on JaVale McGee.
All my turnovers
I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
I am upset with myself.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Junior. Baseline J on the way. Zeller grabs the board. And here comes White, leading the fast break.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Ninja Gaming signing out. Peace.